Hi, welcome to today's class. Today we're going to work on a couple of things to open up the hips and the shoulders, and we're going to work on some balancing poses. So to start, we're going to go into a child's pose. So let's get it situated here. So big toes together, knees just a bit wider than your hips, and then sink your hips back, letting your front fold forward, stretching the arms, active in the hands, push into the ground, push into your mat. And from here, just kind of settle in, find your breath. You can put your head on the mat if that's more comfortable, or you can prop it up with a block if you have one. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to your left, bringing your chest over your left thigh. Really want to put a big reach in that right side. You'll feel a good opening in the right side body. Helping open in that lat muscle, some of the lower back. Good. Now on your next inhale, start to walk your hands over to the left side. Again, settling in, really stretching that left arm open. And that left side body is going to feel a good stretch. Good. Now walk your hands back to center. And let's come up. Hands and knees. Wrist, elbows, and shoulders should be in a nice straight line. Don't have to lock your elbows out. Knees right under your hips. We're going to go into a little spine warm up. I'm going to go in cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, extend the back, arch up, looking up. Exhale, round it out, flex the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round and flex. Really try to pull up from your navel and bring your belly button into the back of the spine. Arch real good. Inhale. Come forward. Extend. Exhale. Round and flex. One more time for both. Inhale. Extend. Exhale, round and flex. Good. Now come into neutral. So you won't be arched or you won't be flexed. It'll be about right in the middle. And from here, we're going to go into a little core warm up here. I'm going to raise right arm up, shooting your left leg back. Left leg back. Don't hit your dumbbells behind you if you have any. And from here, you're going to make sure your core stays nice and tucked in. Extend the arm out. Don't let the hips sway out. And then let's raise that back leg up. Squeezing the left side glute. And bring them both back down. Other side. Left arm up. Right leg extends back for a second. Find your good positioning. Embrace your core. Activate the abdominals. And let's lift that right leg up. Good. Inhale, come down. Exhale, back up. Nice, long. Try to get some length between that heel all the way out into your fingertips. And come back down. Inhale here, exhale, extend out. Good. Inhale, arms back down. Exhale, other arm, other leg. Again, creating a long line of energy from that back heel all the way out into your fingertips on the right side. Bring that back down. Inhale, then exhale, back out. Extend, reach, keeping that core in. Don't let it sink. Good. Knee and hand back down. From here, let's curl the toes and let's bring up the hips, going into our first down dog. So plant your hands into your mat. First 3 knuckles really pushing down. Spinning your biceps forward, rotating up, bringing your triceps to your back. You're not having to get your heels on the ground. You really want to raise up and bring your hips up and over. Like if I had a belt or a rope, or you're on a crane getting pulled up right from your hips. Just breathe here for a second. And the next inhale, you're just going to glide into high plank. So you inhale, come forward, exhale, back in the dog. One more time, inhale, come forward, exhale, back into dog. From here, walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Place your hands on your shins, push into your shins, inhale, up into a nice flat back. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Next, hands onto your hips, kind of putting your thumbs into your hips, acting like a hinge. Standing all the way up, arms down to your side. From here, we're going to inhale, raising the arms up. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale into that flat back. Fingertips on the floor or hands onto your shins. And exhale, fold forward. Step back to plank. From here, we're going to lower down onto our bellies, nice and slow and controlled. Flip the feet down. Bring your hands right by your side of your ribs. And we're going to inhale, coming up into a low cobra. Engage your quads. Don't let your quads be lazy here. You can see my legs lazy. Active quads. Pigeon shoulder blades back. Getting length from my spine. Try not to jam the low back. Shouldn't feel pain. If you do, just come down a little bit lower. Good. From here, curl the toes under or keep your knees down. Push up into a plank position. And then from here, glide back in the dog. We're going to inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, glide back. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling, folding all the way forward. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, arms down to your side. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into that flat back. Exhale, step back in the plank. Now here's optional. Go back down, do that cobra again, and make your way back in the down dog. Or do a chaturanga push-up. Flip the feet. Inhale up into up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk the feet up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands down to your side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale in that flat back. Exhale, feet back and down. Inhale in the up dog or cobra. Make your way back to the dog. Exhale. Inhale the feet up. Exhale, fold. Inhale in that flat back. And fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms down to your side. Standing mountain, nice and tall. Really try to center yourself over your heels. Bring your shoulders back. Nice broad chest. Skull sitting right above your heel bones, right in the middle, balancing. And from here, we're going to Sun Salutation B. Inhale in the chair pose. Weight in the heels, bend the knees, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lie flat back. Exhale, walk it back. Coming down, chaturanga push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Raise the right leg up. Bring it up to the front. Arch your back, squeeze it high, nice and high. Squeeze it up there, engage the core, and step it up to the front. Bring that heel down, 45-degree angle, and inhale your arms up, warrior one. Exhale, back down. Do that vinyasa, chaturanga push-up. Inhale in the up dog. Exhale in the down dog. Lifting the left leg up. Bringing it through. Round your back. Bring your knee high up into your chest. And step it forward. Back heel down. Lock that left hip in. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Hands down to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet up to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand. We're going to do that sun salutation one more time. So from here, inhale in the chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, feet back, vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Raise that right leg up. Power through that heel. Bring it all the way up, step up to the front. Back heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Exhale, arms back to the mat. Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Put the weight in your right foot. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Bring it in. Step it forward. Back heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Do that vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back into that chair pose. Exhale, stand up. Stand here in your mountain for just a second. Catch your breath. One more. Inhale and exhale. From here, inhale in that chair pose. Exhale your arms down to your chest, prayer position. We're going to go bringing our right elbow to our left knee. So in the chair, hands down to prayer and twist. Bring that right elbow to that left knee. Now while you're in this position, just look down at your knees and make sure your right knee isn't shooting forward in front of your left. Make sure they're even. And you're really twisting from the bottom right area of your core, twisting up to that left shoulder. And from here, exhale the arms down. Inhale on that flat back. Exhale. Bring the feet back. Go into a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, forward, step to the front of your mat. Heel comes down, inhaling up. Warrior 1. Exhaling, let's open up to Warrior 2. Make sure your hips are stacked under your shoulders. Hips can be turned slightly a little bit, kind of aiming forward. This right knee is on the track with your toes, getting a good angle in that knee. Stretching your arms out, really pushing some energy through your fingers. Keeping your shoulders open, chest broad, collarbones broad. And we're just going to breathe. Good. From here, inhale, straighten that front leg. I'm going to walk your back leg in a little bit if you need to. I'm going to go into triangle pose. So we're going to take our right hand, let's reach it out as far as you can go until you can't go no more. And then let's bring it slowly down to our shin, ankle, foot, or floor. Keep the legs active. Pull the kneecaps off the knee. Engage those quads. From here, inhale back up, Warrior 2. Move your microphone. We're going to do an extended side angle. Put your arm, elbow onto that right thigh. Left hand on the back side, right above your left glute muscle. We're just going to kind of straighten out, open up the chest, twisting up towards the sky, looking up. Making sure you have a nice bend in that front knee. Back foot still active. This is comfortable for you with your hand on your hip. You can add a little bit by extending the arm overhead. If this is easy for you and you practice with your hand on the floor or on the block, you can go ahead and do that. Creating a long line of energy from your left hand all the way down to that back left heel. Let's inhale, come back up in that Warrior 2. One more breath here. On the exhale, cycle the hands down to the mat. Walk back into a plank. From here, you can do a vinyasa or come back and down into the dog. So inhale, coming up to up dog. And exhaling back in the down dog. If it's too much on your shoulders, you can just come back in the down dog when we do the vinyasa. So now we're going to inhale. Raise that left leg up. Exhale, let's step it forward. Plant the back heel down. Frame this left hip. Make sure it doesn't sway out to the side and the knee doesn't cave in. Inhaling, come up. Exhale, open up. Again, same cues. You can see it from the back side this time. Knee bent, hip engaged, knees not coming inward. It's pointing out over the toes. Back legs engaged. Standing nice and tall, shoulders over hips. Looking over your left fingertips, pushing energy out through your fingers. And breathe. From here, inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, reach. Reach, 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 reach till you can't go anymore. And then place your arm down onto your shin, ankle, floor, block. Pushing up to that right hand, making sure it stays nice and straight up and down, nice perpendicular to the ground. Keeping your legs active. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend back into that warrior two. Adjust your shorts if you have to, bringing that left elbow to that left knee. Hand on the back side of your hip. Really opening up the chest and deepening in your hips a little bit. Squeezing this back glute. This is comfortable for you. Extend that arm overhead. Make sure that line is going from that heel all the way out to those fingertips. Keep everything nice and engaged and breathe. On your next inhale, let's come up. Warrior two. Take a breath here and then exhale. Circle your hands down to the mat. Take that vinyasa. Go into up dog and inhale. And exhale, coming back into down dog. Meet us here. From here, we're going to walk our feet up to our side. Or to our front of our mat, excuse me. Inhaling that flat back. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling in the chair pose. Inhale up to the top. Exhale your hands down to prayer. Now we're going to bring that left elbow to that right knee. Chair twist. Same thing. Look down, check your knees. Make sure your left knee is pushing forward and not in line with your right. Keeping your hips level. Twisting from the lower left corner of your abdomen all the way up into your right chest. Getting a good twist, letting your navel spin. And inhale, back in the chair. Exhale, stand up. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale and lie flat back. Exhale, walk the feet back. Take a vinyasa or go in down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. From here, inhale the right leg up. Frame your foot. Bent knee in between your arms. Let's bend that back leg down. Let's go into a low lunge. Let's peel yourself up, hands on your knee. And then we're going to inhale one arm at a time, starting with our left. Inhale it up. Inhale the second arm up. One breath in. On the exhale, goalpost your arms down, open up the chest. Let's do this 3 times. Inhale it back up. Exhale, open. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Open the chest. Open the front. You should feel a good stretch all the way in your front body. Stretching out that hip flexor as well. Inhale the arms up. Place them back on the mat. Pick the back knee up. Left hand down. And let's twist. Twisting here. Twisted lunge. Keeping your right hip active. Really pushing through that, the hand that's up, the right hand. Opening up the chest. From here, hands back to the mat. Slide the foot back into a plank. Optional, take a vinyasa, or just come back in the down dog. From here, lifting that left leg up, exhaling it forward, stepping in between your hands, bringing that right knee down. Peel yourself up onto your left knee, adjusting the shirt if you need to, inhaling the right arm up, again feeling a stretch on that right side, inhaling the left arm up. One breath with the arms up. On the next inhale, take it in, exhale, go post the arms, open up the chest. Inhale it back up. Exhale, open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up the chest. From here, frame the foot again. Flip the toes under. Engage that right leg. Activate that quad. Place your right arm down. Open up the chest and twist open to the left. From here, bring that hand back down. Step back in the down dog, or take a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. From here, inhaling that right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Keeping that back heel up now, we're going to inhale coming up into a crescent lunge. Hold strong in your lunge. Same thing. Right leg don't let that knee collapse inward. Keep it nice and straight on the track. So from here, let's bring our arms down to our side. Reach our heart over that front thigh. Externally rotate your arms. Bring your thumbs out to the side. Pin your shoulder blades on your back and reach your heart over your thigh. Now let's make it a little flow. We're going to inhale, come up. Arms up. Exhale, lean forward over your thigh. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean forward. One more time here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean forward. Hold it here. Good, come up into that crescent. And bring your hands down to your mat. Come back in the down dog. Pedal your feet a little bit. Right leg got a little work there. Did it on the right, so that means we gotta go left, so let's inhale. Leg up, exhale, step it to the front. Keep that heel up. Inhale, come up. Nice strong lunge. Make sure when you're doing this, you don't let your front ribs pop up. Try to get that extension really from your arms and not from your torso. So if your arms don't come straight up, that's okay. They can come kind of forward as well. Again, focusing on those front ribs. You don't want them to arch up and out. So from here, just like we did on the other side, we're gonna exhale, come forward. Rotate the arms out externally. Leaning forward, pitching the shoulder blades. Get your traps out of your neck and your ears. Let's flow. Inhale up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let's lean forward. And inhale, come up. Bring the arms back down. Optional vinyasa. Do that chaturanga push-up. Inhale in the up dog. Exhale back in the down dog. And while you're in your down dog, make sure you're really working on your hands as well. Externally rotate the biceps forward, triceps back. Bringing those hips up, keeping the legs active, and breathe here. Let's walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up to the top. Exhale, the arms down to your side. Sorry. Sweat's getting in my eyes now. Hopefully you're getting a little sweaty too. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk right back in the dog. Inhaling, right knee up or right leg up. Bring it up to the front. Come back up in that crescent pose again. Crescent lunge. So again, keeping a lot of weight in that right front heel. We're going to lean forward again like we did last time. But now, keeping your arms back, sliding that left foot forward, coming up in the balance in the warrior three. Keeping that right hip really active. Again, keeping the chest broad. And then really engaging that back leg to get that heel level with your hips. Keeping a long line of energy from that back heel out into the crown of your head. Don't look forward, kind of just look to the ground, extending out. Good, now from here, just come to the top, don't let your foot touch, and bring that left knee up to the front. Grabbing that left knee with your left hand and right hand, pulling your knee to your chest. From here, right hand stays on the knee and you're going to twist open to your left. Look anywhere that's comfortable. Focusing on your balance and your breathing. Now bring your left hand back to that knee. And let's open up that knee to the side, keeping your right hand on that right hip. If this is easy for you, you can also reach down, grabbing that big toe, extending the leg fully out. But if you do that, don't compensate with your low back and round over. Bring your knee back to front. Raise your arms up to the sky. Really bringing that knee up now. Let's all try to extend it out. Getting it as straight as possible. Letting it all shake. And exhale, both feet on the ground. Whew. Feel that in that right leg? Shake it out a little bit. Give it a second. From here, let's inhale. Arms up. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale in that flat back. Exhale, let's walk right back into that dog. From here, left heel goes up. Exhale, plant the foot in front of your mat. Keeping the crescent lunge, up we go. Inhale up. Catch your breath here. Just to close if you need to. And we're going to exhale, lean forward. Over that left knee. Creep that right leg up. And let's begin to balance. Warrior three. Again, just to close as needed. Really externally rotate the arms. Traps out of the ears. Shoulder blades on the back. And then really engage that back heel to get hip level. Keeping the crown of your head pushing forward. Not extending your neck or flexing it too hard. . Also, this is easy for you too. You can take your arms and reach them forward. More advanced warrior 3. And let the inhale come up to the front. Don't let that right leg touch. Both hands to the knee. Letting go of that left hand, or that right hand. Left hand on the right knee. Twist to the back. Come back to center. Taking your right hand on that right knee. Left hand on your left hip. Open up to the side. Bringing that right knee back up front. Hands go straight up. Really engage that hip flexor. Bringing that knee to your chest. And try your best to extend that leg. And bring your foot back down. Shake that left leg out. Take a towel. Wipe your face if you have to. So from here, come to the center of your mat. We're going to bring our feet just about a little wider than hip distance apart. We're going to go into Malasana pose or yogi squat. So let's just work our way down. Knees and elbows should be connected. As far as you can go, that's fine. If you can, really sink the hips back without the heels coming up or the inner arches falling forward and your knees collapsing. You should be able to see a little gap in that arch. Your foot should be engaged. You shouldn't be collapsing coming inward. Hands into a prayer. Sit back. It's a really good stretch for your hips, pelvic floor, low back, groin. Probably one of my favorite stretches. One more breath here. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands down to the floor. Straighten your feet, parallel them. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, let's come to stand. From here, bring your feet close together. We're going to go into a tree pose. All that weight into your left leg. Bringing that right heel up into your groin. Fix the foot, put it on the thigh. Bring your hands to prayer. If bouncing like this is okay for you, you can also raise your arms up. Again, if this is also not as challenging, you can bring your gaze upward, connect the palms, looking up to the sky, the ceiling. And exhale, bring that foot back down. Now we're going to go back into that Malasana pose. So again, feet a little bit wider than hip distance. Raise your shorts or your pants if you have to. Slowly squat down. And let your hips sink. Good. From here, straighten the legs, hands to the floor. Inhale in that flat back again. Exhale, let's stand up. All your weight goes into that right foot. Sliding that left heel up into your groin. If you can't get your leg this high, it's okay to put it just on your calf, your lower leg. Just try not to put it directly on your knee joint. You're going to put a lot of pressure on the outside of that knee that's kind of unneeded. So wherever you can. You know, one big rule in yoga is cause no harm, so don't go pushing yourself if you can't do a pose. Just work on it and practice. So here, balancing, hands in prayer position. Again, you can work on bringing your arms up to the sky. and looking upward. Good. Bring the arms back down. Take any sweat out of your eyes if you have some. Let's come to the front of the mat. Inhaling up. Extending your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk back in the down dog. From here, let's come onto our butts in a seated position, and then we are going to go onto our back. From here, inhaling the legs straight up to the sky. If you need to use your arms to get them in a good position and let go, that's okay too. Put your body in position and let your abs hold you there. Bring your arms into a goalpost position at your side or out to the side, whatever you prefer. And from here, we're going to let our right leg slowly lower. And just hover 1 inch above the ground. Exhale, switch the legs. Inhale it at the bottom. Exhale, switch. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, switch. Keep going. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, switch. And switch. 2 more each side. Inhale the leg out. Exhale, bring it back up. Switch. Inhale down. Exhale, switch. Last one. Inhale, bring it back up. And switch. Good. Bend the knees. Hug your knees into your chest. Do a little side to side rock if you need to. Make it feel pretty good. Now we're going to do kind of something similar. I'm going to add a little bit of arm action. So let's bring our feet up, tabletop position. Thighs right up, our knees right above our hips. Knees bent to a 90-degree angle. Arms straight up to the side. And then we're going to push our right heel out. At the same time, we're going to bring our left arm back and straighten over our head. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reach out. Other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, center. Last time, here we go. Stretch it out, exhale. Inhale, back up. Keeping that low back on the ground. Exhale. Come back up to center. Plant the feet on the ground. From here, bring your heels close to your butt. Bring your elbows down inside by your ribs with straight fingers up, kind of like you're like a robot almost. And you're gonna roll your shoulder blades down, almost kind of rolling your arms out as well to really externally rotate, pin those shoulder blades on your back. And then we're gonna come up into a bridge, keeping your arms down, pushing the back of your shoulders into the ground, really trying to engage those glutes. Also want to pull your heels in, activate your hamstrings a little bit as well. Keeping your neck nice and long, don't cram your neck trying to get up in this position. And let's inhale, come back down. On the exhale, we're going to come back up. Hold it for a breath. Coming back down. Inhale here. Exhale, let's push the ground up. push the hips up. Activate the glutes, push the elbows into the ground. Keeping the neck nice and long. Push, push, push. And back down. From here, open your hips just a little bit. About hip width apart. And then we're just going to do a little hip wiper. That's what I like to call them. Bring your arms up into like a goalpost position. And just let your knees fall over to your left. Stretching out the hips. Looking over to your right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Again, looking to your left side as you twist. Since that felt so good, we're going to do that one more time each side. If you want to make a little more of a stretch, you can take that left heel, putting on that right knee, and internally rotating your hip a little bit more on that right side. Good, come back to center. Swivel over and let them fall to the right. Same thing. Bringing that right heel up on that left knee if you want more of a stretch on that left side. Looking to your left. And from here, back up in the center. Now let's take a figure four glute stretch. We're going to bring our right ankle to our left knee. And you're going to reach in between a little triangle you make with your legs, grabbing that left thigh or grabbing the front of that left shin, and just sit back and lay back. You shouldn't have your low back off the floor. It kind of should stay there. So if you can't grab your front of your shin without that happening, go to your thigh. And if you can't go this far, you can just leave the foot on the ground, just rotating your hip just a little bit like this, working on the stretch. Good, now from here, bringing that left heel down. A light shimmy over to the right with your hips, and then you're going to let your feet fall over, your right foot fall over to the left. It's a figure four twist now. So again, you can use your left hand and kind of help rotate that right hip a little bit. Opening up that right arm, keeping that right shoulder pinned against the ground, looking to your right. And just breathing. Unwinding now. Did a lot of work in your body today. Feel the energy flowing, the blood pumping. Sweat might be dripping off your head, that's okay. Inhale, let's come back to center. Let's switch. Bringing the left ankle onto the right knee. Reaching through the triangle made with your legs, grabbing that right thigh or the front of that right shin again. Or even just keeping the foot on the ground and just crossing your ankle over your knee. Take a nice deep breathing. Should feel like a good stretch. You shouldn't have any pain while you're doing these stretches. If anything, maybe a 4 out of 5 out of 10 of kind of like a slight discomfort. Shouldn't be causing pain. Again, yoga is about non-violence. You don't want to hurt yourself trying to get in these poses, because then you'll get injured and you don't want to deal with that. You'd rather just do it the right way. Build a good foundation and be able to live a healthy life. So bring that heel back down. Shimmy your hips over to the left slightly. Bringing that left heel over to the right side. Goalpost your arms and look over. Keeping that left shoulder on the ground. Good. Back to center. Let's hug both knees back into our chest again. And let's do a little slight rocking back and forth. And we're going to roll all the way up to a seated position. So now that we're seated, we're going to sit in a Dandasana position, staff pose. Really want to push your hands up into the ground. Pushing up. If you need to, really move your glute flesh out of the way so you're really on your sit bones. And push your hands down to your side by your hips to really lengthen out your spine, sitting them nice and tall. And then slowly reducing the amount of press in the hands, trying to keep that tall spine using your core. And we're going to inhale here, bring your arms up. If you need to, you can practice just sitting in this position. It's great for posturing your core. But from here, we're going to exhale, bring our arms forward to our legs. Doesn't matter how far you can go. Even if you have to bend your knees a little bit to get in this position, that's okay too. But if you can straighten your legs out, inhale your spine nice and tall. Exhale, slowly begin the fold forward. Trying to keep length in the spine. It's not about how far you can go towards your feet. It's really about the length of that spine getting up and over. If you need to grab your feet, you can do that as well. But again, the breath here is inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, going forward. Good. From here, come back. Scoot forward if you have to. And then let's roll one vertebrae at a time. Back down onto the mat. Bringing our knees up into our chest again. From here, we're going to reach our hands on the inside of our knees, grabbing the big toes or outside of the feet for happy baby. Coming up. Now, if you haven't done this before, start with your big toes so you can keep your low back on the ground. You don't want your low back coming off the ground, kind of like we did earlier. So you really want to pull your hips out to the sides, opening up your pelvic floor, your groin, low back. And again, if this is a little easy for you, you can go reaching on the outside of your feet. But anytime I do this, you can see right when I grab my low back, it comes right off the mat. So I don't want to go too far and mess up the pose a little bit. I want to really get into it, keeping my low back there, keeping a good stable base, opening up the hips. Breathe into your hips and your pelvic floor. Let it release. One more inhale here. Exhale, let go of your feet. Bring your feet out on your mat. Shavasana, corpse pose. Let your feet open up. Let your hands, palms open up to the ceiling, the sky. And then let everything just melt into the mat. Just noticing the work you did in your body today, the energy that's flowing. The sweat that's moving through your body. And again, just adjust to get comfortable. And let it all relax. Melt your body into the floor. And just let it relax. Having a slight focus just on the rising and falling of your belly as you breathe. It's okay if you have thoughts coming across your mind. If they do, just inhale and exhale, kind of flush them out. When you exhale, you can kind of feel it just kind of flush through your legs and out through your toes. Let it just wave of exhale release through your body. And then lastly, we're just going to do a little bit of breathing here. I just want you to focus on counting your breath. 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale. going up to 10. And if you get to 10, just start over. One more big inhale. Exhale, roll over to your side. Coming into fetal position first. Coming up. Sitting in a simple cross-legged position. Spine nice and tall. Just take a breath here. Notice the work and the energy flowing through your body. The radiance of positivity coming out of you. Inhale, bring your hands to prayer position. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the practice. If you'd like the video, subscribe to the page. If you have anything to say, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. But again, thank you very much. Have a great day.